My great-grandfather used to tell one story that he said wasn't for entertainment. It was a memory he could never shake. Right after World War II, he was stationed in the Philippines, working in supply and logistics. No combat, just long drives through remote mountains delivering mail and equipment. One of those deliveries was to a tiny radio outpost called Fort M. Baker. Only 6 men lived there. Their whole job was to listen, record, and report. He always said the place felt wrong, too quiet, too heavy, like the fort was holding its breath. One Tuesday morning, during the rainy season, he drove up the mountain to make a routine delivery. The trail was muddy, the air thick, the rain steady. When he reached the fort, the main gate was slightly open. That never happened. He honked, no answer. He stepped out, called, "Mail calling!" Only rain dripping off stone walls. Inside the courtyard, everything was perfectly ordered, but empty. He checked the mess hall. A pot of coffee sat on the stove, warm. 6 half-empty mugs on the table, as if the men had just been there. In the radio room, the equipment was on and humming. The logbook lay open. The last line read, 0900, all quiet. He searched the barracks, beds made tight, lockers full, rifles still on their racks. 6 men, every belonging in place, not one sign of where they went. He searched the jungle around the fort until the rain soaked him through, but there were no footprints, no broken branches, nothing disturbed at all. When he returned to base and reported what he found, the Army launched a full investigation. Dozens of men swept the entire mountain. They found nothing, not a track, not a note, not a trace. Eventually, on paper, the 6 soldiers were marked as deserters, but even the officers didn't believe it. Years later, when my great-grandfather told me the story, he lowered his voice like the mountains could still hear him. He said the hills around Fort M. Baker weren't empty, that something lived out there, something that didn't want attention, only silence. And on that rainy morning, whatever it was, finally called. 6 men drinking coffee, writing in a logbook, listening to the radio, simply stood up, walked out, and never returned. He said he could still feel that place sometimes, the quiet, the weight in the air, like something old was waiting, listening, hungry, and he hoped it never called his name.